Stream Elements. Set. Bricks and Banter Hub is now live. Streaming Lego and Brick Building, PT7. We're building the ultimate destroyer, a 2000 plus piece Hulkbuster knockoff Lego set. 76,066.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a little bit since we got to the Hulkbuster or the Ultimate Destroyer, depending on who you ask, I guess. So this is a knockoff. I couldn't afford the large Hulkbuster from Legos, and I'm not quite the Iron Man fan to spend that kind of money, although it was a cool build, and when it went on sale, I should have grabbed it and I didn't. But I came across this second tier. Well, it's you can call it a knockoff, and I do on occasion as well. But it's another company that does bricks, and so far it's been an interesting build. It's taking way too long a time to build it, as you can tell by the videos that I have on this. So this is part 7, and we're on page 29. But what's taken so long is it takes forever to find the part. So it's broken down into 4 sections, and you would think, well, it's only 4 sections. How could it be difficult? Well, in section 1, group 1 is probably more appropriate. It's 5 bags, and the first 4 pieces I had to put together came out of 4 different bags. So what you have to do is each group, you have to open up all the bags from the get-go, and there's no rhyme or reason. I mean, they're broken down by size, kind of. The larger ones, okay, and then the other bags and stuff like that, but it sure doesn't help you because you have to open up all the bags to do the pieces. So it's taking a long time because more than half the time is spent looking for the piece. And then on occasion already, so we're halfway done, right? Or well, we're through groups 1 and group 2, and there's pieces missing, so I had to stop the build and order, find, or do some other kind of build on it. And that's happened 3 times so far, so that also slows everything down. So much, I was so frustrated with it, although I'm enjoying the build, right? Because it's a different style of building, but the pieces, once they're all hooked together, are solid. It's a solid build. So my complaint is all based on how long it takes to find the pieces, and then on some of the pieces aren't gone and how long it takes to replace those or find a replacement. Like there was 2 pieces that they had shown in the book, and they're not around. They're not even a knockoff of a Lego piece. So I had to come up with something. At first, I 3D printed the piece, and that worked fine. But then I started rethinking the build and started doing that. So I've changed it 2 or 3 different times, and it worked right. It's good. I mean, it's fine. It was a small part of the build. It was on the outside, so I didn't have to stop, and I could continue building because the piece was an outside piece that was easy to replace, even if the whole thing was built. Then I went and saw Superman, and so I bought a Superman Lego, which was the Superman versus Lex Luthor, and they're both in their suits. So it's like Mech Superman versus Mech Luthor or something like that. And so I reviewed the movie, and I loved the movie, and that was cool. And then last night, I finally got my Fantastic Four piece because I saw the movie, and so I did my movie review of that while I built the latest Fantastic Four. It's Fantastic Four versus Galactus, which is appropriate, right? And that was a lot of fun. It was nice. I think it took me an hour to build the whole setup, and that was great. Talking with some people here. A guy from France was chatting with me, so he was up pretty late because I think he said it was like 3:30 in the morning when I asked him. And but it was a nice build. He was.
Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
Okay, so I have this set up. You probably heard that. So I have speech chat set up because what would happen is I'd get so involved in the build, I would miss somebody's comment or saying hey, or even that they're in the room, stuff like that. So I kept missing it because I just looked up every now and then. I'd catch it. I'd be, oh, hey, great, I caught you. So I got the speech chat, and that works fine, and that announces everything. It's a little bit slow, but it's way better than missing everything. So if it gets a little annoying, I'm sorry about that. I probably should wear my earbuds so everybody else doesn't have to hear it, and I might start doing that. But in the meantime, let's get started. We are on page. We start on page 28, which is book 3. Let me get this set up here. We'll do the standard view here. So page 3, and actually we are now exactly halfway through the book. So it's one book, like 6 or 8 different instructions per page, as you can see on this right here. So you have 6 per page, and it was taking about, depending on if I could find the piece or not, it would take an hour just to do the 2 pages, the 1-page spread. So let's see how far we get tonight. I'm also chilled out with my good friend Guinness, so it's my beer of choice. I'm getting older, and everyone says, hey, you should start drinking, Bud or Coors Light or whatever, and they're fine. But I figured, heck, if I'm going to drink that, I might as well just drink water. So we got this going on. I can't drink a lot of it, right? So rarely do I finish a full can, unless it's like a Sunday afternoon and I'm into some football or something like that. But I don't drink a lot. But my neighbor borrows my lawnmower, and so every time he borrows it, he brings me over a 6-pack of Guinness. And to be fair, it's usually a 6-pack for the season, and that's fine with me because they last me a long time. But he did bring me a 12-pack last time, and that's been in the fridge now about a month. So I figured I'd better start drinking some, But here we go. Also, just FYI, I got so these are my regular reading glasses and stuff, and I don't need them to drive. I can see fine, all this stuff, but I can't see small print. And what's going on in this book, and sometimes in the Lego books, the color, especially in this one, the colors, they're so dark, it's hard to see the lines. There's no directions on this here. You just look at the picture, and it shows you where each piece goes, but you can't really see the difference between the bricks because the colors are dark. So I went and picked me up some super magnifying glass things. I mean, I have some hobby glasses, but they're buried away and they're really intrusive. And so I got these. I can't see far distance. It hurts my eyes. Like, I can't see the camera there. I mean, I can see it, but it's painful because it's so blurry. But when I'm looking down at this, it's awesome. I can see every line. So just have to get into doing that and just take my glasses off when I'm talking to you because it hurts my eyes to look at you that far on this. But anyway, I've already opened up the group of 3, the group 3 bags, and I've got them separated by color and by size. We'll see if that speeds things up. I got the larger ones over here, so we'll have to see how it goes. So let's do this. We'll go into our main scene in reverse. So we got the bird's eye view. You got the full frontal there. Let me change that front to medium. See if that does a little bit better for you. It might not, maybe not. But right now, I'll just do that. And we'll get going. So we're on page 29, action step 1 of group 3, right? Okay. So we need here. So, and this is, I mean, they're separated, and it's still hard because you can't see everything and can't tell where everything is. So let's see. This should be in this group here, and we shall see. All right, I need 2 of those squares though, so I need 2 of those, and I need the double thing there. So maybe I'll pull this, slide this over here a little bit. Move that over here. Now I need to find. Nope, they're not in this group. Apparently they're not in this group. So let's. So like I said, I don't know that it saved me any time or not. But it's better than being spread out all over the table. Maybe. All right, let's try the next group. So they should be in here, and I am not seeing them. So what I need is the small corner bracket. Oh, nope, that's a angle. Huh. That's a little disappointing. That means that they're in here. So I just need the smaller version of this. So it's just this piece, but then just one, not the 4. So go ahead and put your pieces over here. Yep, I do. And here they are. All right, so I found those. There we go. So I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And I'm going to put these guys back right now, anyway. Okay. Boom. There we go. And we need an 8 brick. Boom. And then the there. And now we're into the black. So I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 4 of, let's see here, not those. Not those. Alright, so hold on. Looks like it's in the big black box. Okay, let's see if they're in here. Yep, so I need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, there we go. So we'll keep these bigger boxes over here. Okay, well now you can see, go through everything, and not every piece is alongside the other pieces they're bagged with. Like these were mixed in with the very large items, like that and that. So you just never know. But anyway, let's move forward. It doesn't save us any time not to. So we have these 4 pieces, and they go together. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I hope everybody is cool out there. Here in Colorado, very few homes have air conditioners, and mine is one of those homes that does not have air conditioning. So you definitely can feel it. Got fans going all around. Night, all the windows are open. Of course, all the windows are open anyway. But it's been pretty hot. It was supposed to be break records yesterday. So the record was in 79 for yesterday, the 5th. Or no, sorry, Friday, the 4th. It was supposed to be 96. That was the record in 79. And we were supposed to break it, but we came a few degrees shy of breaking it. But it was still freaking hot. And it was 100 degrees in Denver this week, this past weekend. So I'd sooner be where I am than where they are. I'm in the mountains, or the valley of the mountains, but it's still pretty cool. So, all right, let's move on here. We have these two pieces go here. These look on. Boom. Nice and even Steven. I'm going to slide this all this way. Okay. And so, all right, so one thing that they do or don't do is they don't build plates. It's like, so this is laying flat and these are laying flat. And they tell you to snap these on like this. So, which is hard to do. So you have to look at what they're doing and then try to figure it out. So you got those two and you got those two. So there you go. And we have it like that. Like I said, it's unconventional. And sometimes you're like, holy crap, I can't get it like that. So you have to break it down in your head on how they have it. And it's a challenge, that's for sure. But that's all right. Tell you what, another challenge was doing the Mega Bloks Enterprise. Woo! Buddy, that was tough. This is harder, at least in the Enterprise. That one took me a week of 8-hour days building it. And it was the same deal. Just stuff was all over the place, but not quite as obtuse as this is. So when you build it, you're damn happy. So and so far I'm really happy with what I have built so far. They're solid pieces. The stickers are great. It's just you spend a lot of time not building your build. So you get that. We have two of these. Okay, two. So we have 16 plate and then two 8 plates. And okay, I need two of the. So now I need two of the black, or 4 of the black pieces similar to the ones we were looking for. Oh, let me put this on here. Looks like this holds all this into place, like that. Okay. See, it's pretty different building, the style is and stuff like that, but this is solid. That is solid. Once that's all put together, I'm pretty happy with it. So we have one of these, 2 of these. I need one of the angles for the red piece, or the brick red piece. Alright, so I think they're in here. Yeah, so I need one of those and a mini pizza slice. I don't think that's in there. Now once we get through this, I'll be able to pour these pieces out, and that'll help a lot. Of course, exactly where I thought it should be. Oh, it is. Alright, so 2 of these pizza slices. Right there. Okay, so put this back. Okay. And now we need to find the black angles. Here they are. So I need 2 this way, or I need 4 this way. And there's 3 and 4. And now I need 4 the other way, where I've got the 4 on the bottom here. Now I need the 4 on the inside instead of the bottom. So I'm not sure if they're in here or not. We'll see. Nope, these are, oh, here we go. So we have the inside. So we have 1, 2, 3, Alright, I've got 3. I need 4. There's the 4th. So there we go. Okay. And now let's see what we do with these. So we're back to this guy. And so this goes across the top here. Hold that into place. And let's see here. Alright, looks like these go right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, boom. And that's the bottom part of it. And now the top part gets, there we go. For some reason this wasn't snapping in. Let's snap in now. Alright. So now I put this across here, which holds all these in. And these go here. Like that. Nope. Sorry, I got this backwards. Okay. Looks like this would go this way, the same way as the other one. So this way, and then these go up here, like that. Yep, just like that. All right. And then this goes right on the top, holds it all into place. Nice. Okay, and then on this side, right? I guess it doesn't matter. They're both the same side. So down below here, we get the pizza slice. And then this goes with the slope going down. And then this other pizza slice. All right, there we go. Boom. Part 2 is done. Part 3, action step 3. All right, we need the pull some of these out. We need one of those. That guy. All right, no more of these for the moment. And now I need 4 of the outers here. So, is that here? No. One there. It's in this one here. So I need 4 of the outers. Oh no, not in this one. These are too big. So there's outers, but a little too big. Okay, let's see. Are they in here? Nope. They must be in this guy here. Yeah, here they are. Okay, I need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Put those back in there. And now I need some red bricks. I need, let's see. I need 2. So I think they're mostly in here. So we need, maybe. Okay, we need 2 of those right there. And 4 of the swerves. Let's see if they got any of those in this one here. We got the longer ones but not the short ones. They do have the short ones, but they're the hard edged ones, so they're not rounded. So it's not in this box, but maybe some other pieces are. So 2 angles and 2 flats. Nope. Nope. Okay. All right, not in this one. Let's see if it's in here. Yeah, there's nope. Huh. Okay, they must be in here. So let's take a look. Let's see. All right, so there's 1. I need 4 of those. 2. Oh, that's an angle. 2, 3, and 4. So I got those 4. Now I need 2 no peg squares. And 2 angles. So 1. See, is there another one out here already? Nope. So no. There's that. Now I just need 1 more angle piece. Let's see. I'm not seeing it. It's okay. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Boom. All right. So we have that going. Now, as you can see why it's taken so long to build this thing. I've tried different things. I've tried where I've had all the pieces out, and that's probably a little more time savings, but it's so frustrating to have all of these pieces spread out because the build area is then too small. So that's a little bit irritating. All right, let's see what we're doing with this. So we're here. And it looks like we put this across the top here, like that. And we use these. So let's see. So put these together like this. All right. And now we use these to finish it off. It's different. It's a different way of building for sure. I don't know if I like it, but it works. Okay, so we got that one. That'll go across the top here. Okay, you can plan on that. Alright, so that snaps back in there, just like that. Okay, now let's do this other one. Oh, I grabbed the wrong piece here, so let me see if I can find the right piece. So this one has a clamp on it. I need the one without a clamp. So I need that guy right there. All right. Okay. So we'll take this piece and the snaps to hold these together, and just like that. And I'm going to save some energy and just put this on first. It'll be easier to. Oh, of course I did it incorrectly. There we go. Now I'll put this here. So instead of building, like putting these pieces on first, they have you build everything, and it's not sturdy enough when you do it. If you can look ahead a little bit, sometimes it helps to just ignore their build procedure and do what looks better for you in the common sense category, right? So we got that going for us, jumping names. All right, and then on the side here, we have, let's see, which time. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, it goes on this side, so it does matter. Alright, we put the flat pieces there and there. And then this goes on the inside. Okay, like that. Okay, got that going. Boom. Alright, look at that. We're done 3 parts, and it has taken us 30 minutes to do 3 parts. Okay, let's see what we've got next. Oh, hey. Alright, well, let's back up a little bit. That. Okay, so this goes on the top first. That's the last part, because this goes on first. So, alright. And let's see, this goes on here. That. So like I said, it's unconventional, but pieces go on. They're snug, but not overly snug. I built pieces that really killed your fingers trying to press the pieces together. They weren't Legos, but that's why the name of the show is Bricks and Banter Hub. Because as much as it took me a while to get over the fact I don't have to get Legos every time, I prefer Legos like everyone else. But there's just some times where Legos doesn't have quite the build that other companies are building, and so which I love, and the prices are fantastic. They're just fantastic. So, all right, here we go. Now we're on action step number 4. Let's see how far we get on that. All right, so I need 3 of these guys, 3, 4 plates. All right, so we have 3 4 plates. Put that one back. 2 more of the angle. Let me see, while I'm still in here, need 1 of these guys. I think that's all we need out of here. Okay. We need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we need 4 squares. Let's see if they're in here. Yep. So 1 square. Sorry, 1 square, and 2 angles. 2 of those angles. All right. Not too bad. Found those pieces relatively quickly. All right. So, I still need the two of those small outer ones. So let me see if I can find that. Right here. Nope. Don't think they're in this one. Nope. All right, let's see if they're in here. Nope. So it looks like they have to be in here. But the word has to be, it's probably weak. Yeah, so they're not in here. Okay. All right, not that one, not that one. Let's try this one. Nope, not in this one. Yeah, they say it's always the last place you look. Well, of course it is, because you stopped looking when you found it. So, all right, and it's definitely not in this. Is it in this guy? I'll have to dump that out and see. Huh. So the last two of those pieces, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember that there was all that much more. All right, it's not in here. So we'll have to go through again, double check. I figured it wasn't in this one, but we might as well look because it was before. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay, found them. Hidden amongst the other ones that were bigger. So here we go. So we take 2 of these, and then these 2, and they go together just like that. Okay, so there we are. We have those. And now we put this on here. And this one will go on here. And then another one right on top of there. There we go. So it's pretty snug. Let me make sure this is on the right piece. There we go. All right, now that looks better. All right. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have that one. And it looks like this goes on this where? Okay, I see. So one thing I keep forgetting is if it's grayed out here in the book, if it's grayed out, if you have some gray pieces, that's something you've already built. So it doesn't mean that it's gray.
Jones 117. Seth. Yo, what's up?
Yo, how's it going? I'm building my ultimate destroyer, which is the Hulkbuster that I was mentioning. And so this is a pain in the butt build. The bricks all fit together really nicely, but none of it is laid out in any order. This has no bags. Well, it had bags, but it was groups. So we are now on group 3, which makes the torso and the headpiece. And nothing is labeled, so I've already separated them. I did that prior to coming on. I figure you guys don't want to see that. But we'll see. I mean, we got the legs here, and I've got my real magnifying glasses on so I can see the book better. But it sure makes my eyes tired because it's way too powerful. But the lines in here are so faint, it's hard to see them without going real strong. So let me jump back in. Hope your day was nice or is nice. And let's see here. So we have this, and that goes here. Oh, that goes here like this. Okay, got that. Now we'll move it on to this guy. All right, so this will go on here like this. This will come here like that. And this will go here. And this will go here. It's definitely a weird build. So, all right. There we go. Okay, and this will go right behind this guy, like that. Okay, so far so good. Boom, boom, boom. Let me change the number 1. We're going to go to the mid part. There you go. Maybe close up. What do you think? Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. All right, moving on. Okay, and we need 1 6 plate. some angles. I'm not sure. There they go. So we need 2 of the angles right there, and 2 of the corner pieces. I think they're in there. Yeah, here they are. So 1 and 2. All right, getting better on where everything is. And let's go for the. All right, I need the 6 plate and 2 of the angle pieces. 1, 2. And now I need 2 angle black pieces. I got to see what those are. One there. One there. All right. Okay, it must be in here. They must be with a strong inclination that they are not. 1, 2. Oh, you know what? I was looking for the wrong piece. So, I need 2 of those. Okay, got 2 of those. Now I still need my corner pieces. Okay, where are you, corner pieces? I think I found them in here. No, I did not. There we go. So 1 and 2. All right, if all else fails, just dump them out. All right. So now, let's see what we got going on. So it looks like we built everything on top of here, which is fine. And we're over here. So we have the angle pieces go on here. And like that. Like that. And then these come down and snap on here. There we go. Alright, so we got that going. Looks good. And so these come here. Alright, and that 6 piece goes right here. Good. And let's see. This goes right here. And these 2 go on the outside, right at the top. And where do these go? Oh, these go right here. Okay. There we go. Boom. Looks good, I think. All right, it's moving on. We have this guy. Now 2 of the double plates. 2 of those. Now 2 angles. Let's see here. So the wings, we need 2 of the wings. So if they're not in there, they've got to be in. Maybe they're in here. They might be in here. No, but while we got this open, let's see if there is. So we need, nope, none of these pieces. That's all right.
Jones 117 said, I came to say hello, but I need to rest because I'm going on vacation the day after tomorrow and it will be a long drive.
Oh, where are you
I
going?
will try to watch your streams.
Well, I appreciate
I
it.
give you strength, and don't give up.
No, I appreciate that.
At Jones 117 you leveled up to level 2.
Nice. Nice. Where are you going on vacation, bud?
Jones 117 said, I'm going to Algeria.
Wow.
Displays 4 said, best viewers on streambo.com, remove the space, at Chav7J.
Nice. Hey, how's it going there? ZZZ. Yeah, Z plays. Nice. All right. Nice. Jones, how long are you on vacation, brother? Dun, dun, dun. All right, so. All right, I'm not seeing our wings here. You know what? They were missing before, and I bought more of them because I was missing them before. So maybe that's what I have to do is dig into the ones I bought. I bought extra just in case, and I'm glad I did. So let me find the wings. I have them in my handy drawer.
Jones 117 said, see you soon.
All right, man. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for saying hi. Dun, dun, dun.
Jones 117 said, and pink waving.
Nice. All right. All right. There they are. Those are the ones I bought. I was missing them from an earlier build, or from earlier bags. So I'm glad I picked up more. So we need one to the left and one to the right. All right. There you go. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Now let's see. This might be a little too much. I might have to wait on this because these are really making my eyes tired. So let me go to a step down, just a little step down, and that'll help. That'll help. All right. Oh, I have a sticker here. Where is my sticker sheet? There. Got the sticker sheet, and it is number 9. Okay, got it. Right there. All right, all right. Here we go. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Got it. And now this will go right here. Oh, is that one upside down? I'll be damned. That's okay. Now maybe it's not. Let me see if I can pull this off here. All right, let's see if we can. Oh, it looks like I'll be able to. swirl to it, but that's okay. So, all right, so it's going to hang this way. So it needs to go like this. All right, let's see what we got. There we go. Okay, now it's on correctly. And we put this guy here. Nice. Boom. Like it. Now this will go right here. Just like that. Okay, looks good. And these two go like this. And this guy goes here. And there's the sticker sheet over there. And put this on here. Alright, that looks good. And this goes on the bottom. In the bottom stack right here. Okay. Alright, page 1 is done. And we're at 52 minutes. Not too shabby. Jeez. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, we're getting some color now. So we're getting into some color. Getting into the gold. Alright, looks like most of these pieces are here. So I need 4. I'm going to dump this out here because there's so many of them. So many. Okay. And I need 4 discs. 1, 2, 3, and let's see if we can find, there it is, 4. So 4 of those. Alright, now 4 of, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Now 4 of the singles with the clamps. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And now 2 gray stud plates. 1 and 2. And 2 red finisher pieces. See if we can find those. They're none here. They're probably in here. Yep, there's 1. And I need 1 more, right? Yep, 1 more. There we go. Boom. Okay. Now let's see what we do here. We take 1 of these, and looks like we're doing this twice. So we put the gold on the top. And the brick on the top of that. Okay. So there's 1 set up. Now we need the other one. I want to get in there. Oh, this one doesn't want to go today. Alright, got that. Yeah, these don't want to go to there. Usually they're not this hard. There we go. finish your piece on there. Okay, so 2 of those are done. Now we snap 2 of these. Actually, each one of these has a gold dome. That snaps on there. Boom. Alright. There's that. One of those is done. I'll do the other one over here. Okay. Now these snap on this guy. Boom and boom. Alright. Nice. Now those will go. Looks like these go right here and curve this way. And this one will go right here and curve this way. Alright. Excellent. Next. Alright, now we get to some more gray. I need one of the flat. There's one. Nope. Alright, let's see here. Hoping it's in here. Might not be. It's just a flat square. Alright, let's see what else is in here. How about a gray single stud? Nope, these are all doubles. Alright. And that's it for this guy. So, nothing in here. I need one light gray. Oh, one light gray. It's in here. Pay attention, Dave. Alright. And then one dark gray with a single stud on it. Like that. Okay. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Now what do we got? We got 2 gold clamps. Let's see, where's one? And another one. So there we go. So we got this, this, and this. Now we need 2 of the black corner bracket pieces. Not sure what those are. So those are similar to what we've been dealing with. Oh, you know what? These are red anyway. They're not black. So I guess they're not in this. But I do need 2 angles. They're not in here either. Okay, so not in this one. Oh wait, there's one, so that means there's another one in here somewhere. Right there. Okay, so got that. Still need the angles. Let's see what we got here. Don't think they're in this. So they must be in this guy here. Yep, they are. So I need two of those. 1 and 2. Okay. Nice. Now let's see what the build is. So we put these 2 kind of this way. Oh, this is the wrong one. This has got the angles on the outside. These are kind of on the inside. So let's find the right ones. There we go. Boom. All right. So these face each other, and then this goes on the end. So we'll put this here like that, and the golden will go like that. Going to put that on first, and then put this on. Okay. Oh, hey, which way do I go? So we'll go like this. Okay, so we have that piece, and this will go here. Make sure it's straight. And these go on the edge here with the angle sloping down. Whoop, I grabbed the wrong stud. This has a piece on it. So let me find the right one. Let's see if there's any in here. Yep, right there. Okay. All right. So this will go here, and now we're moving on to action step 8. All right. And it looks like we are actually, that was 8. We're on action step 9. And this stays just like this. We'll wait. So 9, we're into the gold again. So we need 2 of these. 1, 2. 2 of these guys. 1 and 2. And now 2 of the clamps. 1, 2. All right, let me get the wing here. The wing is right here. There we go. All right, so we're on this. Looks like, oh, we got some stickers going on. So we need 3 stickers. It might be easier to put the stickers on after I build the piece. So I'm going to wait and see. So this will go here. Go up. Yeah. So it looks like it goes like that. Okay. And these go here. Looks like they go up and down. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let's go this way. Just like that. Okay. Oh, so these do go like this. And now we go like that. And then this goes right here. Like that. Okay. So let's change this guy to there. Boom. And this goes here. All right. Now I need to put the stickers on. I think that'll be a lot easier to deal with right now. Like that. So we need 10. So 10, 12, and 11. Okay. So there we are. All right, that's 10. 11 goes on this side. I'm shaking right at the end there, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, boom. No, that was too far. Too far off. I have to just use my finger a little bit. Nope, I need to use this. So I need that to be right on the center line. There we go. Alright, looks good. And now I need 12 right here. Okay, and that goes right across the top, or right across the plate here. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. It's like a belt. I think it's a belt. Looks kind of cool. So there's that. And now we're on, yep, action step 10, which is the belt-ish thing. And that goes right here. Okay. That looks cool. Very, very cool, I must say. Very cool. Okay. Boom. Now we're on action step 11. We're getting into the reds again. And let me move these out of the way. And let's see, we need one angle. So we got the angle. We need one baseball diamond thing. Where are those? I saw those. Are these in here? Yeah, I think they're in here. So I need one. Nope, they're not in here. They must be in here. So let's see. Yep, there's one. Boom. So we got that. And I also need the angles with, there they are.
The Lego Moose.
The Lego Moose.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? The Lego Moose, what a great name. That's awesome. So where are you from? Where are you at? I'm here in Colorado, the mountains. Sweating my ass off, of course. Let's see.
The Lego Moose. Tip. It's going well. Yourself. I'm from Canada.
Oh, hey, nice. I love Canada. I used to live up in Alaska, so we drove the Alcan Highway on the way up and on the way down, and that was a lot of fun. This was way a long time ago, where it might still even be the same. That no matter how soon you had filled your truck up or your vehicle up, at whatever next gas station there was, you stopped there and you filled up again because you didn't know if A, they had gas, they might be out, which happened a few times, or how far it was to the next gas station. And of course, it was, what is it, 1,100 miles on the Alcan Highway? And it was all dirt road, so I don't know if they paved any of it. This was, like I said, probably in the mid 70s is when we went up there. So we were stationed at Elmendorf there in Anchorage. But we drove through Canada, and that was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. I loved it. Da, 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 da. So I'm building the Hulkbuster, but it's a knockoff. So it's called the Ultimate.
The Lego Moose. Tip. I'm in the eastern-ish part of Canada, so I wouldn't know LOL.
Nice, gotcha. So you're the Niagara Falls area, yeah, or whatever, however far. Canada is humongous, man. I mean, there's so many miles of the eastern side, right? So, but that's cool. I dig it. Not this guy.
The Lego Moose. Tip. It's the second biggest country.
Yeah.
The Lego Moose. Tip. Canada.
Yep. A lot of people don't know how big Canada is. They think it's just a little bit, across the northern boundaries of America. But it is so much bigger, and it goes all the way up to uh, God. You practically can walk all the way across the world, just going north, north, north. Right? I mean, it's way up there. So, so with this build here, it's taken a long time because it's not a Lego build, so they don't have everything in their own bags that you work on each set. So like they do it in groups. So group one had 5 bags, and group two had 4 bags. Group three had 6 bags, and all the pieces are all throughout the bags. So you have to open up all of them. So right now we are in group two or group three.
Set. How much was the set and where did you get it?
Okay, so the normal set from Legos. So it's not a Lego set. It's another brick set. The Lego set is what, $400 or $500 or so. So I got this on X Eli Express, ELI Express, and I think it cost me $69 or $89. But it's a pain in the ass, man. I mean, the pieces fit. It's different building. Uh, there are pieces that are missing that I had to buy. Like I came across more pieces that were missing, but luckily they were of the same style, and I bought extras. So the wings, I bought a bag of wings, and I needed them tonight. So you have to watch out for that. But for the cost, you just get the pieces you need. If there's something missing, it's rare that they're missing. But in this one, I've been missing pieces left and right. Not a whole bunch, but just some every such and such area. So just keep that in mind. But I still would recommend it. It can be a little frustrating just because you don't know where the piece is. Like I'm looking for this one piece that I know what it is now. It's hard to tell what they are. That's for sure. It's just hard to tell. There it is. So this guy right there. Let's see what we got. So we put this here.
The Lego Moose. Set. Do you own many Lego sets?
Oh yeah. So here, let's do this here real quick. So I like to buy the sets and then I'll build them eventually, but it's more important for me to own them first. So let's go to this here. Let's go to the host scene. So let me back up a little bit. So you can see some of the sets I haven't built yet. I do have tons of other ones. If I had my phone attached, I'd walk you around my room. But so there's some stuff, and there's a storage area right there, and that's got a lot of Legos. And let me see if you look up there. So there's some more sets.
The Lego Moose. Set. Wow.
Yeah. So what's your favorite stuff? So as you can see, I do have Star Wars, but I'm not a particularly big Star Wars guy. But their Legos are pretty amazing. So I dig that. I finally broke down and bought the Star Wars sign because it looks cool. So I dig it. But yeah, it's fun. Oops, there we go. But I mean that's pretty much it. This one I just got because I go for the figures. Now some of the buildings or some of the ships and stuff like that are cool, but I love the figures. So that's why I got this because of the old Bambi and Dumbo and the old Mickey and Minnie Mouse and Walt Disney. So um, I'm all about the minifigs. My roommate is a big Star Wars fan, and he builds a lot of Star Wars stuff. And he'll give me his minifigs. He does not like the minifigs, but I have noticed that he is starting to like them a little more.
Set. The minifigs are the best.
I agree. Absolutely, I agree. But to each their own. And if he gives me as many figs, I'm fine with that. So, but anyway, let me set this back up here. Boom. There we go.
The Lego Moose. Seth, what is your favorite Lego theme? Mine is Marvel and DC.
Yeah, DC Batman specifically. The superhero theme is always, that's what's got me into it, is really the superhero thing. But the Batman one is what really gets me going. So I finished building a few months ago the Batman 66 Batmobile. It's in the case I showed you on the other side of it, and it is almost 20 inches long, right? And it's like 8 inches, 9 inches wide, and it is cool. So I got the light kit to it. So usually if I get a set, I buy the light kit, and because I dig the lights and stuff like that. I don't have a light kit to this one because I wanted to build it first since it wasn't an official Lego set. But if it's an official Lego set, I always get the light kit. But someone did a mock of remote controlling the old style of Batman 66 Batmobile. And so I got that, and I was getting ready to start to do the light kit, and then I realized I have to practically rebuild it because the motors and stuff like that, you have to gut it. And so I've gotten all the pieces, I just haven't done that yet. So I got all the remote control pieces and stuff. It's all internal, so you can't tell, which I thought was pretty key. You just looking at the Batmobile, it still looks the same. But now you can drive it, remote control with your app on the phone and with lights. So I dig that stuff. I really dig that stuff. I got the White House over here. I'll spin it around. Let me see if I have the lights to it. It looks pretty badass.